So this is a short instructional video for O Come to the Altar. This is the Elevation Worship song, and this is the one guitar arrangement that we'll be doing this year. This is for CTI Music Ministries Fulltime team, 17-18. So we'll have one guitar, and even the acoustic that you hear in the recording, that's actually going to be covered by some motion elements in the keys. So your role, as is typical, is to add some beef, but you do get some kind of subtle melodic lines in the verses here. So I'm going to start from the top. In the very beginning, the intro, you will be tacit. And then verse 1, that first half, are you hurting and broken within, you'll be out until the third line, have you come to the end of yourself. And there's a cool little guitar line in there that sounds kind of something like this. So it's going to be real subtle, and it has to be real subtle because there's going to be a lot of other things going on in the keys at this point, but it's nice, and if it sounds like too much and your trainer asks you to take it out, then take it out. But for now, go ahead and learn it and play it. It's very simple. You start with your first finger on the 8th fret on the D string and hammer on to the 9th fret, and then just repeat that note. So the verse is like this. Have you come to the end of yourself? Do you thirst for a drink from the well? Jesus is calling. So I come into the first chorus, and you're going to be playing some kind of nice sweepy changes on chord partials here. So we'll start with the B. It's up here on the 7th fret. Do a little bar with your first finger on the top 2 strings, and then 8 and 9. And then you'll move down to the C sharp minor, so bring your first finger down to the 4th fret, and then grab the 5th fret on the B, and the 6th frets on both the G and D strings. And then you can actually keep your 3rd finger planted there on the 6th string, and the 6th fret on the D string, and just bar with your first finger there on the 4th. So it's just 4, 4, 4, and 6. And that's your G sharp minor. And then for the E, you're just going to add your 2nd finger on the E, your 2nd finger on the 5th fret on the B string. I'll get it eventually. There you go, just like that. So the first chorus is going to sound like this for you. Oh, come to the altar, the Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And you can just roll back your volume pedal there. Don't even hit the B. That turn is just going to be keys. So you'll be out for that turn there. It's a real short turn. And then in verse 2, you're going to play pretty much the same thing you played in verse 1, but a little more embellishy, I guess. That's a word. If it's not, it is now. So. So this is same finger position where you were in the first verse. The 8 with hammering on the 9 and repeating that note, and then you repeat that figure, and then grab on the 11th fret on the A string there. So again, tabbed out on your guitar notes if you can't see my fingers very well, but and you're just going to repeat that. You'll actually sorry, I realize you probably can't see my fingers very well. So you're actually just going to repeat that throughout the whole verse 2. Leave behind your regrets and mistakes, 'cause today there's no reason to wait. Jesus is calling. And straight through the next 2 lines, that's kind of the feel of it. For the next chorus, it's a double chorus, and you're going to be playing bar chords. So I know that you know these, but just as a quick review, the B is going to be down here on the 2nd fret, and then these 3 fingers on the 4th, right there. And then your C sharp minor, you're just going to move this shape up to the 4th fret, and then make it A minor instead of an A major. If that makes sense. G sharp minor, make sure you do a full bar here, and then these 2 fingers on the 6th fret. I realized on the guitar notes I wrote 4th fret for the bar and 5th fret for those 2 notes. That would sound like that, and that's really gross, so don't play that. It's the 6th fret, whatever the guitar notes say. And then the E is going to be up here on the 7th, and these 3 fingers up on the 9th fret in an A shape. Just like that. So, oh, come to the altar, the Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Oh, come to, and it continues on. It's a double chorus there. Then, from that double chorus, you're going to go to an instrumental. You'll be tacit for that. The bridge, you'll be tacit the first time through, and then the second time through, you're going to play full bars on the changes only, so that same chorus feel for the bridge. Same chords. Well, the chords are different, but the voicings are the same. The chord progression is different, but the chords are the same, if that makes sense. So, and again, this is just the second time through. Oh, what a Savior, isn't He wonderful? Sing hallelujah, Christ is risen. Bow down before Him, for He is Lord of all. Sing hallelujah, Christ is risen. Just like that. Then you'll be out for the breakdown chorus. Big surprise, because breakdown choruses usually are. And then in that last chorus, it's going to be just like the chorus previous, the full bars on the changes only, and the instrumental chorus after that, you just continue that same feel. It's the same chords, same progression, same feel, same energy, everything else. And the tag, which is kind of like a verse, except that it just comes at the end, you'll be tacit for. So that's pretty much the whole song. If you want a quick rundown of your parts, just for clarity's sake, you'll be out for the intro and the first half of verse 1. In the second half of verse 1, you're going to come in with the simplified melody line, that 8 to hammer on 9. In the chorus, you're going to play sweeps on the changes only, and you're going to play the higher partials. You'll be out for the turn completely. In verse 2, you'll play the slightly more embellished line from verse 1, except in verse 1 you came in halfway through, but in this one you're just going to start straight from the top. In the second chorus, you're going to switch to full bars, and that's a double chorus. In the instrumental that follows the chorus, you'll be out. In the first time through the bridge, you'll be out. The second time through the bridge, you'll play full bars on the changes only, so it's the same feel from the chorus and the same voicings, but the progression's a little bit different. Out for the breakdown chorus, in for the chorus, it's just like the last chorus that you played. You'll stay in for the instrumental chorus, which is just like the chorus that you just came out of, and then you'll be out for the tag, and that is the whole song.